What's up guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension. I changed up my girl's look a little bit. I realized we got these free new clothes with DLC, the like glowing bag that I have and the glowing shoes. I didn't like any of the other stuff that came with it, but I thought I could at least incorporate these into my outfit. Also changed up the hair again. I just like doing different combinations of the two pinks that I like. But we are picking up right where we left off, and it's a couple days later, so my cold has gotten a lot better. My voice isn't perfect, but at least it's better than last time. So we are heading to the Lumiose Museum. We're just having a girls' day, I guess. One look into the Lumiose Museum and you can tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Richisme. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. Well, same. By all means. Well, let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Karina. I'm running in the museum. Pretty sure that's against the rules, but... Ooh, nice painting. What a fantastical looking city! Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting is supposed to be 1500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. I bet you're right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would quite like to see this 1500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon, except us because we're trapped in Lumiose City. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. I've gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. One truly appreciates the scale of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Richisme and this museum would be over there, right? Indeed, they're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, this city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though Lumiose can also be a disaster magnet. The big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's Hyperspace Lumiose too. That's true, as much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace. The idea that Hyperspace Lumiose could merge with Lumiose is troubling. It'll be okay. Yeah, that's why we're doing all this survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find what's causing all this rogue Mega Evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently to support you. I can't get over all the dialogue with the donuts, it just sounds so ridiculous. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now, like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems more like your Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you do a great job. I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I'd have to live up to, such as my dear mighty mama. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know. Although, I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, Pinkmon? I was too busy to notice. I was over the moon. I'm gonna say that. Let's try to encourage her. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city after all. Well, Ansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through my special coaching process. You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? Ooh, flashbacks. This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here. What if we found a section of Hyperspace Limios resembling this temple? Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe? If the Pokemon you're after had something to do with this temple, that is. That would make sense. Hey, don't forget, you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. How'd you meet Hoopa anyway? I happened upon Hoopa. Oh, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much worse for wear. It seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. But I fed Hoopa a fresh baked donut and it perked up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since and helped me visit hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people in Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me. Wait, Miss Karina. At least I'm not the only one running through the museum. Where'd she go? Downstairs? Check out this painting, Ansha. What is that place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Karina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy, kinda like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot, and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I become a trainer, I worry I'd never live up to the standards she's set. Maybe, maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be, haha. Goodness! Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something. Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please. Girls' day out. I like how they just ditch me and I have to like go meet up with them after. Couldn't we go together? Welcome. May I help you? So this is Cafe Soleil. What a lovely looking place. I'll order for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. Cute. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? She's drinking coffee? Isn't she young for coffee? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. She must hate it. This is the flavor Mama loves so much. I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. Your Soleil blend is looking real good to me. Trade you for my moo moo milk tea? If you don't mind that I've already taken a sip. Deal. Let me guess, Hoopa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff. You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you? And then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you? I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in Hyperspace Lumios without you two. So if things get rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumios' sake. When you think about it, what Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Pinkmon? It definitely is impressive. Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into Hyperspace Lumios. But when Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You'd do the same, right, Pinkmon? I'd totally peek. I knew it. Wow, I lost track of time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbo pretty soon, huh? Most likely, as much as I hate for our fun to end, we'd better return to Hotel Z. The gang's all back. The gang. How was playing Taurus for a change? Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. Wish I could have tagged along. Wait, why couldn't you? You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. Aw, you just don't get it, Naveen. I guess we've got more important things to talk about. Indeed. Well done not derailing the conversation. Stop being mean to Lida, Naveen! We have something for you, Ansha. Whatever could it be? I feel so bad she was left out of our girls' day out. Why, look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out on the town. We? Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha. Thank you, thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last. How come only Ansha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit too? The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Karina. Oh, true. These megastones are symbols of my bonds with my Pokemon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Karina, you're part of Team MZ too. Just give her an ugly hat, Naveen. That's kind of your specialty, right? Wait, did you hear all that? Sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. Let's go see what it was. Go check that room, Pinkmon. Like how they volunteer me to check it out. No one seems to be here. Guess we've got ghosts. Please don't start. What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Mega Banette? Come on, Naveen. You're not actually scared. Oh god. Yeah! That was a big Gulpin. Are they always that big? This Gulpin must have come from Hyperspace Lumios, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh, I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things. I mean, what's wrong with letting in new species of Pokemon? What shall we do about our gulping guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here. I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. What if I just caught it though? Like, that's an option. I could just throw a ball at it right now. Hello again, helpful squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data from your missions, and we learned something big. I need our rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto. All 3 of you. Wow, you're a task force now? You gonna go, Urbane? Obviously. Lida, Naveen, can you 2 hold down the fort and look after Ansha? We definitely owe Corbo an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go. There you are. Let's skip the how-do-you-dos. That distortion above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. All this research and we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. That sounds challenging. You've got a lot on your plate. Maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think Hyperspace Lumiose is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. Ooh, I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Felipe, fill him in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumiose resembles parts of our city made us suspicious. So we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumiose itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Felipe. What, a collective subconscious? We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumiose keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We've got this. Good, because Team MC is pretty much all we can count on. Don't get overconfident. It's still tough in there. Use experience candies if you find in hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to. What? Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get experience points from defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose, so that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbo. I wonder if he means like when you use them in hyperspace, your Pokemon can get higher than level 100? Or is he just saying like if our Pokemon's not already level 100, we should use them? I don't know. We'll try it next time just to see what happens. Guess we'd better order up some more donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Pinkmon. Vinny, always giving me so many balls. Good luck out there. I came here to stock up on donuts, which is such a weird thing to say, but looks like Gulpin has a side mission for me. Let's see what's up with him. Hey, buddy. Gulpin is sitting atop the small table. Oh yes, our Gulpin guest. Lida believed it was lured by the tantalizing aroma of my donuts, no? Perhaps you could be so kind as to share a donut with it, Pinkmon? Oh, can I give it a crappy one? Our gluttonous Gulpin. Also, can I catch it? I want it. Why does it just get to stay here? Let me make one crappy donut in this batch. I'll try using that great butter you brought back if you don't mind, Pinkmon. Oh. You can now make donuts using 5 berries. Cool. Let's give Gulpin one of the crappier donuts. Oh, I had some other bad ones down here. Let's just give him like the worst one. No offense. Let's give him this tomato curry. Tomato curry. Chomp chomp gulp. Gulpin looks super satisfied. It gave you a charty berry. Oh. That's unique. How delightful. Our Gulpin guest looks quite pleased now. Why don't you continue to feed Gulpin whenever you have donuts you don't need? Oh. Okay, and then he'll just give me, like, some interesting berries. How do you give me money? He had $10 to give me. That's kind of cute. Alright, I am gonna head in to hyperspace. Alright, so we need 15,000 points this time. I'm gonna head in here and try to get a Mankey. I will, like I've been doing, I'll kind of skip around and show you the actual important stuff. Yeah, and I wanted to check if Forbo meant that we can increase our Pokemon's level, like, temporarily using the rare candies in here. Let me just see what happens if I use one. You can't use that now? Why? Is it because I'm in the middle of a fight? Alright, let me run away from these. No, I guess not. So I guess he was just thinking my team would not already be fully level 100, and he thought wrong. Hey, I got one. Alright. Oh, we did make progress on the Mabel's research thing, but I don't think we're gonna actually get any rewards from it anymore, so I don't know why there's even Mabel's research anymore if we don't get anything for it. She said, I came up with new research for you, check the list. Yeah, well, why am I doing that for you if you're not giving me a reward? But I think I should wrap this part up here just so it doesn't go on too long. The girls' day out kind of took up most of the episode, but it was cute, so. In the next one, I'm just gonna kind of grind some of this hyperspace survey stuff and try to get our 1,500 points. Or 15,000 points, excuse me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and follow me on all my social media. Please consider hitting the join button down below to become a channel member. And please consider using your hype points for the week on this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope I'll see you next time.